So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a good foray he's making. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's neat. Chance for a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Courtois getting this one clear. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you At full speed, he gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Ruben Neves. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Over to the right flank. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid have a free kick. He's done well to get that clear. Looking for options for movement. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Header comes in! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, there's a probing ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi. Nicely spread. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Messi, good driving run. He's dealt with that really well. And he can thump it away. Nicely weighted ball. Zielinski. Can he finish? It's there! The first significant strike. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 6.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Mbappe running with intent. Zielinski did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Raul. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. And he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's gone for a throw-in. Just past the 40th minute mark. That's a little off target. Closing in on goal.
Keeper long to start barking at his defence.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hernandez. Dunk with... And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's nil.
Shot at goal! Oh, what? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he plays one through. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi looking to receive it in space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Big chance! Raul. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Played out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's... Haaland! Oh, good finish! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they
Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He is through here! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. Serginho. Messi.
pretty robust defending.
Serginho had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. That has found him in acres of space. He's picked his way through. And he lines up a cross. And that has been cleared. Now it's Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Substitution.
Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ruben Neves with the clearance. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Zielinski. Good read, needed to be dealt with nicely by the defence. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 15,
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Pedri. Van Dijk. And beyond the defence, it's a promising position. And he was alert to it.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Kane. Wriggles his way through. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Ribéry. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. Oh, super fine. And he shoots! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
number 21.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
What a throw in. Koundé does well to get it back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Kane. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pedri kept aware, and that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Haaland reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester definitely impressing me here,
Just a quick reminder
especially
today,
the way that
please
attack
refrain
clicked.
from parking
Whether it was
outside
link-up
this
play,
stadium.
running in
Thank
behind,
you very much
this
for
has
your
just been a
cooperation.
great...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for the lead. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's straight offside. Oh, good-looking ball, nicely spread. And he's intervened well there. Oh, what's he done? Serginho. Now it's Haaland. Oh, they could break here. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. And he goes for a shot! Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rice. Serginho. And it's Messi. Great vision. Good ball, good take. And the shot! And there's a goal! They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. He's picked his way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe getting forward. And he skips past his man. That is good strength. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Dunk, certainly one of the players of the week. And it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. This looks promising. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. That's good defending, very good defending. And he's managed to get rid. Lovely pass. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi. And the shot! Ruben Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. Looking for the run. Messi. In with the challenge. And he's being shifted off it. And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard. Serginho. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he plays one through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used the... Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that is all they have time for. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.
Away we go again. Zielinski. Rice does well to get it back. Messi. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is Koundé. Ruben Neves. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And here's Haaland. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Zanetti. To Hazard. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Zanetti picks it up out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ruben Neves. Serginho. And it's Messi. Serginho. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho gets into a good position. And this is Messi. Zielinski. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Messi will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Zanetti gathers from the goal kick. Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ruben Neves. Aims beyond the defence. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Not the most convincing of passes. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. Hazard. Ruben Neves. Koundé. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Throw in. That's travelling a long way. Tries to pass it through.
This is the time you need that pace. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Haaland is onto this. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And reclaimed it in a trice. He's got away. Picked out. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hakimi. Not the most accurate pass. And it's been shipped out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Haaland. And that is a little undercooked. Zanetti. Hazard has the space to scheme. Very nicely done. And he's managed to get free.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Van Balten gets across to intercept that. Zielinski, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so... Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Who do you chat plenty, but no.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi has it in a wide position. Can he finish? And again! And it's there! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Little pass back. Great vision. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Neymar, crossing, Odegaard! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And here's Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Quarter of an hour played. Ruben Neves. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, good spread. Serginho's... He leaps for it! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mbappe. Serginho. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves! Oh, nearly, nearly. Fernandes. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Koundé. Koundé. Koundé's cross. Forced to go back. He'll try from distance. Neymar. And here, great chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona have a free kick. Van Dijk. Good running, strong and purposeful. Van Bouten tries one from range. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Could be danger here. Alexander-Arnold sends it crossfield. Serginho does really well there. He is strong. Hernandez. He slings it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the
Big
box.
chance! And it's come back out to him. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are disappearing out of sight. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Knocks it out wide. Mbappe goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Ødegaard.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hernandez. Ferran Torres. And it's Messi. Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again. He's shifting through the gears here. He was under real pressure there. Zielinski. Haaland.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played out to the left flank. Crunching tackle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Camavinga. Now it's Zielinski. Elects to cross. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
After 53 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Barcelona still making a fight of this. Koundé. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, what a ball! Tries to play it through. And a chance! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Haaland. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Messi. Dunk. Koundé being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Ødegaard is fouled. Akanji. Camavinga. And it's Fernandez. And here's Zielinski. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. Mbappe finds himself offside. Van Dijk. For Ferran Torres. Ødegaard. And this is Neymar. So much time and space here. Good claim, no margin for error there. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ruben Neves. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Always goal side. Messi! He's going for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Van Dijk. Zielinski. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Lewandowski. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rashford to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy
Number
up front.
15,
This is a clear message, Peter.
Number 17, Ruben Neves.
Van Dijk.
Coming on the field, number
And it's
11,
Messi.
Rashford.
Now it's
Number
Haaland.
14, Nico Gonzalez.
That looks a cracking ball. And that is well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Played out wide. Mbappe. Caicedo. Deftly out wide for Ferran Torres.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for the run.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Chance for a shot! He's put it wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Caicedo. And it's Messi. Vlasic. He's having a pop! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Neymar. Deftly away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And he thumps it clear.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Lewandowski. Serginho. Now it's Rashford. Some good work on the right flank here. He is just caressing the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good ball out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. Vlasic. And it's Van Dijk. Akanji. And that will be the final act. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, Jim, Marcus Rashford's best position has been something that's up for debate for quite a while. What do you think?
Well, I don't think he's a pure number 9. He doesn't have the physicality for that. He's not a target man either, Peter, so as the player himself has said, along with a few of his mentors, his best football comes from that left-hand side, whether it's isolating fullbacks or drifting in towards the middle.
So there we are, that settles the argument. Mbappe, Haaland, Messi. It'll be a throw-in. No, that's overhit. Messi is herring after that one. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Hakimi receives. Goes to finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi plays it short. Might be danger. Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. Kimmich out towards the flank. And this is Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's Song! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So perhaps now the breakthrough. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's with the keeper. Van Bouten.
Manchester really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's Dembele! Well, there's the clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hakimi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. Song! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Lyon are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And Park Ji-sung! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Park Ji-sung. Ødegaard. Serginho. Ruben Neves. And it's Serginho. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well measured. Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Hakimi. Park Ji-sung. Now Ødegaard. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Delivered low. Picked out. It's Rashford! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Ruggeri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ødegaard. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ødegaard. And this is Dembele.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sanchez deals with that nice and simple. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kimmich. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great ball, and he's in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ruben Neves! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ruben Neves deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered with swing. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Je vais vous demander de bien vouloir vous tourner vers le grand écran pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus.
So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kimmich. Zielinski running with intent. Park Ji-sung. Rashford picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is well cleared. Ruben Neves. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Hakimi. Hakimi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Serginho. Mbappe. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Dembele. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Kimmich. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he get onto this? Oh, good effort! It's a goal! Rashford, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Ødegaard. Nicely weighted ball. Rashford, Ruben Neves, spots it and intercepts. Real chance! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung has got himself a free kick.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Shot could be on.
Le numéro 8.
Nicely
Le
aimed
numéro
pass.
17. Le numéro
Rashford
95.
unable to make it happen
Le
for
numéro
all his good
14.
intentions.
Attention, changement.
Now it's Haaland. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. The final 5 minutes. Kamavinga. Now Foden.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he was quick to react. Foden. Played into space. Referee's given a throw.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 21. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 5. Temps additionnel, 3
Ball
minutes.
has bounced loose now. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's in a great position here. Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Kamavinga. Rafinha. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.